We are here at RaveX Motorsports, guys, and the day has finally come.
Yes.
I never thought it would come, but it's reached us. We've got Cassie here to witness this greatness. We have been holding off
How long now?
venturing into new brands. We like what we've done here. We like the brands that we carry, but people keep asking me about this CKX Mission helmet. And I'll tell you, we've been holding off because we didn't really know much about it. Actually, nothing about it, but everybody's raving. So we got set up as a dealer, and we got our first CKX Mission helmet today. This is a legitimate, I don't even know what these look like. This is a legitimate, not staged unboxing video. I have no idea about this helmet at all. What I do know is that I've sold a lot of helmets in my career, and I know what a good helmet is, so let's take a look. First impression, this box is rad. It looks cool. It definitely looks like a higher end setup. I'm pretty impressed with it. Packaging is key when you're displaying product in your shop. Nice package is cool when you're selling a helmet, and we give our customers their boxes. So when you sell a helmet and give the customer the box, it's nice to know that the company's got your back.
I'm always a huge fan of a nice package. You can edit that.
I do like a nice seamless unboxing video, full take,
You do?
one take every time.
Everyone I've
and then
watched
he
recently
sucks. I have to film
has
him
tons
for
of
3
edits.
hours. No, last one is perfect. All right, nice helmet bag, and it comes extra wrapped for travel so that nothing gets damaged. My first impression now, you see a giant, and I repeat, a giant, biggest in the industry, neck gaiter or chin curtain. This sucker is huge, which I don't usually have a chin curtain on my helmet. I wear a motocross helmet typically, but this is cool. Adds to just help keep the helmet warmer. So when it's -20 up here in Maine, you get a nice warm helmet. Okay, this is it. The CKX Mission helmet. And this must be a graphic of some sort. The Ramble is the graphic here. There's warning labels on it. Attention. Requires adjustment of the breath guard. So that's going to be typical because everybody's face is a little different. Their nose is higher, their eyes are wider, their nose is located different on their face. So most breath guards have a piece of metal in the nose, in the bridge of the nose, where you can shape it to your face. All right, let's open this baby up. So we've got a very big visor here. So this is obviously much different than your traditional helmet opening. So you've got vents. It looks like you've got 2 sets of vents here. Vents in the front of the helmet just help with airflow, helps with fogging basically. On a motorcycle, it would be to help stay cool and get rid of the air. On a snowmobile, you know, if the air is coming in and moving your breath out of the helmet, you're less likely to fog up the lens. So with this particular model, this is not the electric shield. This is the standard shield. So it's a dual pane glass, basically a plastic. Traps the air in there. It just helps, again, for fogging. So in the colder weather, you're not fogging up as much. That's why if you've ever tried a motocross goggle with one single piece of plastic or a street helmet, in the wintertime, they fog up like that. So anti-fog, dual lens shield with dual venting here in the front. They must have a fancy name for that. We'll figure that out after. But I'd say the purpose of, so most helmets have the chin bar come across and your vents are built into the chin bar, where these vents are built right into the shield. So it's all one piece. Kind of different. AMS, exhaled air by the rider, moist air removal. So you've got like this rubber seal on the inside of the helmet, and this helps get like moist air. So when you're breathing in there, the air that's coming out is a little, it's got water molecules in it, so that can be cause a lot of fogging issues. So this is moist air removal, apparently. I'm gonna have to try that on. There is an indicator in here, glasses friendly. So if you're wearing glasses while you ride, it's notched out so that the arms of the glasses can tuck in nicely. So that's a good feature. You see that on HJC helmets a lot as well. On the inside of this helmet, you also have a so they use the high def lens, but you can, I'm sure you get different colored lenses. So it's an inner drop down shield that keeps hooking up on that rubber at that point. But all right, so back we're working with the inner sun shield here, which you can't apparently do very well if the visor is flipped up because it catches on it. But it's a really big inner shield, which is cool because some of them are super small and they like don't really land, you know, they might not come down far enough and cover your full eyes, but this is huge, so this should be pretty cool. And the reason you go with like an HD like this is because usually when you're riding snowmobiles, it's overcast or you're in the woods, and this just brightens everything up, so it makes it awesome on an overcast day. Flip that down and boom, everything's bright. So I'm sure they make a smoked one if you're out where it's super bright all the time. But for snowmobiling, the HD is definitely the way to go. So it looks like these, when you're breathing out, the rubber face mask actually directs your breath back through, this is hollow here, and comes out the back of the helmet. This channel, the air maintenance system channel. So, all right, well this is a large. I'm a medium in pretty much every helmet. Last year I got a large. It ended up breaking and being too big for me by mid-season. Large is usually more comfortable for me at the beginning of the year, so we'll kind of see how this compares to the helmets that I've been using. The clip system's pretty nice. It's got like the ratchet system here, not just the regular D-ring buckle, but the regular ratchet system. So that's kind of cool. People like that quick release, which is nice. Let's try this thing on and see what all the hype's about. All right. Well, I'm trapped. See, again, it doesn't, I want to flip this up, but it doesn't do that well with this. Fighting here, fighting. It's because the breath deflector, typically those are fabric in most helmets. This one's rubber. And that's part of the AMS, the air maintenance system. So first thoughts are, I would need a medium. It's comfortable, but it's too big. It doesn't really squish up on my cheeks too much. But it is nice. It really accepts my head shape nicely. So I would, comfort-wise, it's pretty nice. Feels a little heavy. I'm used to the motocross helmets that are much lighter, but so this does kind of feel heavy, but it's comfy. The rubber breath guard, I can't say I love that, but I haven't used this on the trails when it's cold out. Maybe it feels completely different. Maybe the AMS works so well that you just kind of get used to it. I'm just used to the fabric ones that are super comfortable, but this is kind of, you flip it down.
Yeah, right there in the front. Right in the front, yeah.
What?
Oh,
You can't let me talk?
Oh, I thought that came up separate. So the shield and the breath box are all
The
one.
whole shield breath box come down, and that's why when this is up, you can't mess with your sun
yeah.
visor here.
Does the
It's
sun visor
stuck
work
on
well
the
with it
rubber.
down? That's quite the friggin' breath box system. Holy crap. Not that you'd want it down when you'd have the shield up anyways, but... Huh.
This actually feels nice. I bet this makes the helmet super warm. This whole thing wraps right around your neck, which is actually kind of comfortable. And I bet, as far as warmth goes, I bet this is money. And I'm sure once you get out there and it's super cold out, I'm sure you get used to that rubber breath deflector. And I guess from what I've heard, it works amazing. It just reroutes all your breath and sends it out the back of the helmet through these ports here. And it just really helps make this helmet completely fog-free. And everybody knows the key to being happy snowmobiling is no fog. Fog is so annoying. So, styling wise, you do have this motocross visor. This is kind of the new thing. People want to have like that motocross helmet look, but the functionality of a regular traditional snowmobile helmet. It's different. I guess there's other helmets like this, like the Scorpion 18950. We sell tons of those, and it's similar. It looks similar. It's that same hybrid, like on-off trail type styling. But I guess you can take this off, like with the Scorpion helmet. You can just lose this visor, rotate the peak so it can be its highest position. With the helmet facing you, press firmly on the push buttons on each side. So you got push buttons here. Now, done. While maintaining pressure, tilt the peak towards you in the back until it comes out of the mechanisms on each side. Pull apart both ends of the peak, removing it carefully. Don't touch the helmet surfaces. So now you're back to more of a traditional style. So you can lose this very easily. I kind of like it. Like I said, I wear a motocross helmet, and this kind of looks cool. It just makes it different from everything else. But this looks cool as well. If you don't like that visor, it pops right off. So that's pretty neat. I guess that's really the main... People like this helmet, and the rave about this helmet, I wouldn't say is how it looks or the functions, because I've got helmets that do this all day long. I think it's that air expel system. So you're breathing into that rubber breath guard, and it's sending your breath out the back of the helmet. So guys, this helmet, it looks like this helmet retails at $435 with no electric shield. $435 is a lot of money for a helmet. But not if it works as good as they say it does. Because if you can go out and somebody says $435, you can go out and not worry about fogging. It's worth every dime. I mean, there's no price to pay for a helmet that doesn't fog. So, it's a nice, it feels super quality. Really nice craftsmanship. The mold's cool. It's different. It's their own shell, so it looks different than some of the other helmets out there on the market. Everything just looks really nice and high end on this helmet. So it's got these buttons here in the front. I'm trying to figure these things out. Maybe they don't do a thing.
Or maybe they do everything.
Maybe they're a secret portal into 1981.
When this helmet was developed.
So there is nothing that indicates those buttons do anything on this. Okay. That's it. pretty simple. It's the key for this helmet is just anti-fog. Diverting your breath away from the shield,
So it's
getting
basically
your
warm,
moist air out of there, the air that you're breathing, the moist air, the air that really causes a lot of fogging, the hot air coming out of your mouth with the moisture, and it's cold out, you get fogged up. So this is getting rid of all of that. It's got the nice rubber breath guard in there that sends your breath through the helmet back out the back of the helmet. So, and with two sets of face vents, I'd say this is the ticket.
The cat's pajamas.
I'd say this is the cat's pajamas. So we will have this at Ravex Motorsports. This is our first one. We just wanted to test it out to make sure it was something that we wanted to carry. Again, we had such popular feedback on this. The whole reason we got this helmet is because customers really wanted to see it, check it out, and give it a try. So we're going to do that. We're going to get some in for everybody so that we can have a good season under our belt. Maybe next year kind of insert some riding footage and get some customer feedback in a video next year. But until then, the CKX Mission helmet. This is, again, the Rambo graphic in a large. So it fits pretty true to size compared to what you would normally get. So call us if you have any questions, 207-773-7727, ravexmotorsports.com.